Welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. Hello, Scorpio. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio from January 14th to January 21st, 2020. Please like and subscribe. Also, remember that time is fluid, so when you come across this is probably when you're meant to, Scorpio. And you can vice versa the female masculine energies, as well as if I'm talking about a card and applying it to you and you feel like it applies more to somebody around you, then feel free to vice versa that as well. Also, there's no way this can apply to every single Scorpio out there. So if it doesn't apply, I have the birth chart information up here. If you put your time you were born, the date you were born, and the place you were born into a search for a birth chart, it'll come up without entering your email or paying any money. And if you could learn like your Venus sign and your moon sign off those, then that would be really good. So the days that you don't connect to your sun sign, you more than likely connect to your moon sign or your Venus sign. And I mentioned before in a couple readings ago, some people are cuspers, which means you were born on the day the sign changes, so you probably recognize both signs. You probably are predominantly more one than the other, but needless to say, you do probably have both of them. Okay, so I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to pull the Angel and Ancestor card first, Scorpio, instead of last, like I used to do it. So the card we have for you is Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Very nice. So that must mean some of you are fighting love, or you're not accepting it, or something like that. So let me see what my book says. Heart Guardian. Haven't pulled that one in a while, it seems like. But maybe I have pulled it for you before. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look on my... So let me see. Heart Guardian. Welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be for yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. Very nice. So that's your first card. They say that's an overall reading of all the cards, and that would be love. You guys, so Scorpio, the overall reading of your reading is love. So let's get started here. I'm using the Mystical Cats Tarot cards, and then I'll use a Wisdom Chakra deck. So the first card is the cat, and this is my precursor to love. This is what comes up before people fall in love, because they're just going on about their business and they're unexpecting of what's coming their way, which is good. It's a good thing though. It's a good card. So this is Sky Tom. This would be somebody being rude, giving out underhanded comments, is what I feel. They're just being rude to you. So this is Ace of Sea. This is love. This is love offered. So it came up after the cat, which is usually how it works. I get the cat, and then I get a love card, which is the Fool card. But for the Sky Tom to come in, I'm concerned that you're being mean to your love may be mean to you. Something's going on there. So let's pull some more cards. And we have Sky King. Sky King to me is somebody observing you, somebody watching you. They don't say much about themselves, but they'll sure listen to you talk about yourself, but they do not offer up anything about themselves at all. The Empress. The Empress is somebody who takes care of the household, the pets, the kids, the doctors, everything like that. But the Empress is also very nurturing and very wise. But the Empress is more of an attitude where she takes care of everything, and it makes her feel good to take care of everything like that. So Sea Queen is clarity. This is somebody who is emotionally balanced. They're good with their coins. They're good. They have a good foundation. This is somebody who has a very, very good foundation. They're balanced in their emotion. They're balanced in their coins. So I don't know if that's the Empress, if the Sea Queen and the Empress are the same person in this reading, or if that's two different people. I'm not too sure yet. So then we have the Sky Queen. Wow. So we have the Sky King and the Sky Queen. So this is, again, somebody watching, somebody observing you, going to your social media, keeping tabs on you. And they're together up there. So I don't know if that's a mother or father or grandma, grandpa, kids. I'm not sure what that is. So then we have the Death card. The Death card means something needs to end, Scorpio, so something new can come in. And it could be anything from a relationship, a car, a contract, anything. And then you have Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire is protection. Guard yourself. So there's a lot in here. It looks like people are watching you and coming at you, Scorpio. That's kind of odd. With the Heart Guardian chakra card or Wisdom chakra card. So then you have Four of Sea. Four of Sea is you being depressed about something, Scorpio. Whatever is going on here, it's got you broken down where you're just like taking a rest mentally. And Six of Sea. Six of Sea is crying. A lot of crying. A lot of people crying. So this is pretty heavy, Scorpio. You got the death, you got the protection, you got the depression, and then you got the crying when things start going okay. So Sea Kitten, this is a couple things. This could be a love offer as well, or this could be a child around you. And the child seems very well balanced, if that's who this refers to. And obviously it is, because I said it twice. So if you're worried about a child around you, I feel like they're okay. They have one foot in their emotions. It looks like he's lifting one up, or both of them, and then he has one on the ground. So they are stable. Their emotions are okay, and their stableness is okay, is what that card tells me. The Sun, beautiful, Scorpio. This is abundance. This is love. This is receiving warm, loving, abundance things. Very nice. The Sun is Major Arcana. That is like one of the best cards in the deck. And then Nine of Sea. Nine of Sea would be you reflecting on the past and how you want your future to be. It's like you want the nice things you had in the past to come back to you in the future, is what I'm feeling. And you can get them again. And the Stars card. This pretty much tells me you can get them again, Scorpio. This is the Divine looking out for you, and it looks like you're looking up to the Divine, asking them. And they are aware of what you're asking and what you're going through. Consequences. So I feel like you're right now dealing with some sort of consequences for something you did in the past. And I don't feel like it's a karma thing, otherwise the karma card would have came out. This is more of something you just did and there's consequences for it. And the consequences aren't going to be bad. I mean, the cat has the rope wrapped around him, but he can get out. He's not totally stuck. The Hermit. This could be a Virgo. If not a Virgo, this could be you withdrawing and getting clarity. Is what this is. So if there's no Virgo around you, this is clarity. And the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who is boss-like. He's rigid almost. He's one way sometimes. He's just very boss-like. He'll call you out on your stuff, and a lot of people don't like that, and some people do like it because he's organized. He's good with organizing his life. So I'm trying to look at these cards to see. They're just kind of like all over the place. So Four of Coins. Four of Coins is a blockage with love. There's some sort of blockage. You're stuck with love. I feel like almost like you feel like you don't make enough coins for the person who you're attracted to, Scorpio. And that is usually within yourself. I don't understand when people do that, because it just seems surreal to me that somebody would not choose somebody because they don't make enough coins. And then we have the Death card again. So again, I feel like this is you, and you're walking into your higher power with the light of the Divine behind you. You're moving forward. You're leaving something behind, and you are, and I just pulled a chakra card. I did too. Did I? Nope, this is the worst one. That's weird when I do that, when I go to pull from the cat deck and I pull from the wisdom deck. So this is a death card again. You've had it twice, so now I'm just going to move these over and start using the chakra cards. So the next one is Nine of Cups. This is luxury. So I feel like something's going to end, and it's supposed to, but you're going to move into a more luxurious life, if that makes sense. Six of Cups is healing. You're going to heal, Scorpio, from whatever has got you shook. So then you have King of Cups. King of Cups is somebody who's really good with their cups. They're just offering love. This could be a love offer, is what I feel. Very good, Scorpio. Are you offering your love to somebody, or is somebody offering it to you? So then you have the Stars, which is very good. You have this one twice, too. It came up in both the decks. This is the Divine looking out for you concerning some love issue or some love desire you have in your heart and your soul. I feel like they're going to help you with that. The Empress. You have the Empress twice as well, Scorpio. So this is somebody right here. The green is the heart chakra. I feel like somebody is going to do some kind of behavior and they don't realize it, but somebody younger is watching them. Somebody is watching how you behave or act towards a certain person and a, what would I call it, a circumstance, and they're watching you and they're going to draw on that. You're helping somebody learn. I don't think you even realize it, Scorpio. So the Sun, again, the Suns came up twice too. So a lot of double confirmation in this reading, Scorpio. This is happiness. This is the Divine leading you to where you want to go. But unfortunately, we have to go through lessons and learn things before they're going to give us the things we want, because we have to be able to handle them. And they know if you can handle them or not. So if they feel you're not ready, they'll keep pushing you to learn your lessons. And when you learn your lessons, then they will give it to you. So Seven of Coins is somebody at a crossroads trying to make a decision about something. I don't know if it's a new job, I don't know if it's a friend, I don't know if it's a relationship, but you're perplexed about something. The Magician, this is beautiful. This is a couple things, Scorpio. This could be somebody who makes you feel magical. Just like your life is going to turn magical because a love is going to appear and it's almost going to be too good to be true. You're going to look at him and be confused because it just seems too good to be true. And you know how when magicians do magic tricks, people seem really confused and they'll spend the next week trying to figure out how the magician did that trick. So that's kind of what this card means to me. Somebody's going to make you think about him a lot. Five of Coins. So Five of Coins is a departure from something. So I feel like something, a thought or a behavior from your childhood you are going to leave behind. You're not going to deal with that anymore. Just look at this. It says Five of Coins, but I only see 4 coins in that card. I never noticed that before. Like, wow, that's odd. So, yeah, you're leaving something behind and moving on. So then we have Five of Swords. So you had 5 of Coins and 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is somebody watching you, and I feel like there's 3 people involved here, and when one of the person's back is turned, the other person is really hating on the other person, if that makes sense. So I don't know if it's a friendship that you have with 2 people and somebody is not happy with it. I'm really not sure, but you see that guy is glaring at that card, or at that girl. So Ace of Coins, this is success. This is success and victory with your coins. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is a couple things. This could be your heart hurt. Somebody hurt your heart. Somebody put 3 swords in it and left. And that hurts really bad. 2 of Cups. So this is somebody who really admires you. They want to ask you out on a date. So yes, a lot of love in this reading. We got the Empress card twice. Yes, a lot of love. So 2 of Cups, adoration, love. So then I have the Fool again, and you have the Fool twice. A lot of double confirmations in this reading, Scorpio. So this is my precursor to love. This is you going on about your business, and next thing you know, you fell in love with somebody, and you're just like, how did that even happen? King of Wands. So King of Wands is somebody who is very, how do I put it? He likes to be in control of his household. He's aware of everything going on, and he's very, I feel like he's very controlling to his family. He just likes to be in control and likes to know everything. And then you have Three of Wands. This is beautiful. This is making a decision, like destiny. You're moving opportunity. This is opportunity for progress. You're moving into your future, is what this card says, and it looks positive. So I think I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey card. I'm not sure how much time I have left, so let me pull those. I hope this helps you out a lot, Scorpio. So I just see a lot of love. I see some crying. The Death card came out twice. I see jealousy. I see you wanting to drop some pattern from your past and move into the future with somebody. Whoa. Card just kind of flipped over. So the card we have for you of the Soul's Journey lesson card is surrender. I can release my need to control. So do you need to control, Scorpio? That's pretty heavy. Surrender. So I'm going to read one more. And the next one is happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Beautiful. So I feel like you need to surrender and happiness will come. You got the Heart Guardian, surrender and happiness. And a lot of love around your heart, Scorpio. So let me read what surrender. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of internal control but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence. You can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it is not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a path, and you possess the power to control it. But you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all the things you think you need to control and let them ride away in the balloon. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected, because you have now given the universe the space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest growth. Very nice. So let me find happiness. Before incarnating, your soul created a blueprint for you to follow in this physical dimension. The easiest way to chart this path is to follow your bliss. Life is full of choices and opportunities. Spirit, in its infinite wisdom, has given you the emotion of happiness to guide you. The signposts are always there, but you have to acknowledge them and have the courage to follow them. As you hold this card, do you feel that you are living life of happiness? In what areas is it lacking? It may be time to be truthful with your soul self. Listen to its language and intuit if there is someone or scenario holding you back from experiencing complete happiness. Even though it may be painful to admit, you need to completely be truthful. Be mindful of how happiness will affect every aspect of your life on your path. Also, intuit if there is someone else in your life who needs to be brought into the awareness of happiness. This is important to recognize as well. Others will want to learn from you, and whether you admit it or not, you can be their teacher. When you are filled with love and compassion, not only do you bring happiness into your life, but you lead others by example. Be the light. Beautiful, Scorpio. Be the light. Wow. So now I'm going to pull a couple fantasy oracle cards for you. Fantasy Cats Oracle. The first one for you is watching, Scorpio, number 11. So I don't know if you're watching somebody or somebody is watching you. But that's kind of what I'm feeling. So let me see, and I'll pull one more. The second one for you is knowing. So 11 and 4 are those two, if those mean anything to you. Can you see those? Yes. Okay, 11 and 4. The situation is unfolding. Allow for time to let things develop. Employ feline alertness to watch and wait for the right moment. What information is still required? Cats are the active observers of any situation they are interested in. Become the active observer by allowing full embodiment of the moment. Emotions should slip away. Do not think or calculate, simply observe. Put desires on the back burner to become a neutral tracker. Then the big picture comes into focus and all relevant details will be revealed. So watch to find out answers is basically what that says. You watch somebody, you're going to get the answers you want to get. So number 4. The pyramid reflects ancient knowledge. Trust in the articulation of your mind. Feel the knowing of your body. Embrace the teachings of the soul. Learning is an act of remembering. Self-doubt and fear kills inspiration and imagination. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You exist in a league of your own. Listen for what is known in the cells of the body. Trust the depths of the brain. How do you know what you know? Cats trust what they know. You can trust inner knowledge. What you know may not make sense logically, but follow your instincts keenly. The choices you make about people and experiences need no apology. Wow, very good. So a lot of love coming in. You got the heart guarding, you got the surrender to happiness, and you got watching, so you know. So I feel like if you watch somebody, you're going to know the answers are going to come to you. So I hope this helps you out, Scorpio and Cross Watchers. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot.